Yeah.
It was fun until the very end.
And is to take everything out of the box, put it over there, disassemble the box, bring the box to the van, set up the box in the van, then bring all the parts and put it in the van because we can't take it all out in one piece. One is complete. All right, my friends weren't really too about being on camera, so we put all the stuff inside the U-Haul. He's gonna be following behind me, and we're gonna get going.
2 weeks later.
Don't fake it, fake it, fake it.
Alright guys, so that was a video with part of the kit on to the MR2 Spyder. So if you kind of look at this video again, we can kind of see that everything is not on there. And those two things that are missing, or two major things that are missing, kind of make a big difference to the look. So kind of like those side panels, on the bottom side panels are fitted to the car, but the ones that kind of go above the door or on top of the door sill, they're not quite fitted on there yet, as well as the spoiler is not quite fitted on yet. And because of the look of the spoiler, the spoiler completely transforms this kit. I've said a million times to other people or other Veilside owners who don't have the Veilside spoiler on the kit, you know, it just takes something away from the car because the lines, you know, just aren't right. But, you know, I really can't wait for everything to get on there. But the reason that everything isn't on there at the moment is because the body guy said he only wanted to put stuff on the car that would kind of help out the wheels, tires, and suspension guys to make sure that the fit is perfect. So, you know, as you guys know, I kind of cooked the sizing of the wheels on purpose. And I didn't want to wait 6 months in order to get everything measured, then order the work wheels. So I thought we just fix everything with spacers. So there's going to be some measurements and stuff that has to be taken by those guys. So he kind of, you know, put on the front quarter panels, rear quarter panels, you know, all the parts that he needed to make sure that those guys could easily be able to get all the measurements that they need. And then whenever the new wheels, tires, and suspension setup is complete, what's going to happen is that they're going to get the car back to the body guy, and that's when, you know, the really awesome, I mean, wheels, tires, suspension are fun too, but that's when we could really start seeing the build coming together. So there's a couple more things that kind of happened since we've seen those first two clips that we opened the video with. You know, that first clip where actually transport the kit and the car to the body shop guy happened about 2 weeks ago, and then the video that you saw earlier that kind of showed the kit being on happened about a week ago. But pretty much around that time, the guy gave me a call and he said, hey, you know, it looks like you don't have the right indicator light for this kit. And I was kind of confused because I was like, what are you talking about? Like turning signal lights? Like I don't think we need any extra turning signal lights, you know? He's like, no, like you don't have the turning signal lights like on the front bumper. And I was thinking like the only turning signal light that kind of came to mind was the one that's actually on the light. Like why do I need one on the front bumper? And then, you know, taking a Google the MR2 Spyder 2001, and it was like, oh yes. And as you can see in this picture, there is a light at the bottom portion on the left and right side of the bumpers, really near the quarter panel, in addition to the indicator light that's like on the light bulb. So I was like, yeah, you know, I don't think we quite need to use that one. Like there's a couple of Veilside kits in the US, and none of them have that. And he said, okay, well, there's also, they probably relocated that light to the one on the front quarter panel. And he's like, you don't have the lens housing for this. Like you can't move the lens that's on this bumper onto the spot. Like it won't look right. It'll look funky. So I was like kind of confused because it's like Veilside didn't give me any lens cap to go there or anything like that, or any light to go there. And then after talking to my boy Danny, some of you guys might know him, the owner of the green Veilside kit in the UK, he said, yeah, so that's kind of a function of the rest of the world having their an extra turning light on their front quarter panels, opposed to the US, who kind of sometimes have it on the side of their, front bumper. So thankfully, due to him, I was able to get both those pieces sorted out. He was able to find those pieces for me from a junkyard or breaker yard, as they say in the UK. He was able to find those for me and then send them over. I just gave him the. I think he sent them to me at cost. I don't think he made anything on it, but even if he did, it was so great. That really had a potential to like slow me down and have a, just throw a wrench into this build because I'm going to have that light most probably functional in order to, pass the inspection, which I will have to do around June because my shit's expiring. So the other thing that we also had to get over and conquer was the exhaust, right? So you guys know that I did not get the Veilside exhaust, no, even though it sounds amazing. So as you kind of see in this clip, maybe if I put it in, is that this Veilside exhaust sounds great and it's wonderful, but it also costs more than $4,000. And I was over talking to the guy from Veilside. He's like, oh, it's great. It sounds like a Ferrari. And then I'm like, it might sound like a Ferrari, but I have, Toyota Lexus money. So spending that much money for an exhaust was never in the equation. And I thought that we get the exhaust handled after the kit was fit and after everything was done to be the last thing that we did. But apparently, as things are right now, the exhaust, and I wish I had pictures to show you guys, but I don't. But apparently, the exhaust is kind of jutting up against the bumper of the car on the inside. And what they're saying is that they think what they need to do is actually address the exhaust bit to make the car drivable, because the car needs to get to the wheel tires and suspension guys. So the exhaust needs to be sorted beforehand. Again, wish I had videos to send you, but I don't. But he sent me a couple disappearing videos on Instagram showing what he had in mind and what he was going to do, and as well as the exhaust tips. And I was pretty much on board with everything except the exhaust tips. I mean, these exhaust tips, I wish I could show you guys, were pretty ugly. I was like, I'm all aboard with this. I think this is what we're gonna do, but we can't use these exhaust tips. So I kind of did some research on the internet trying to figure out what I liked, because I didn't quite know what I liked. It wasn't something, exhaust tips weren't really something that I was thinking about being important until I saw what they were going to use. But I was able to show them kind of like the style of exhaust tips that I want, which is something that kind of looks like, this gritty exhaust, and I like that thin outer portion of the tip, not these thick tips that look kind of strange. So he said he'd be able to find something like that, even though what I showed him was more of for a muffler tip. I don't know if they're interchangeable or if he can make it work, but now he knows what I'm looking for, and he's gonna get that sorted. So that's where we are. I mean, the Veilside build is coming along. Like, it's actually happening. Things are moving, and hopefully within the next 3 to 5 weeks, we'll be good to go. But unfortunately, for one reason or another, things aren't moving as fast as, I wanted to. I was thinking in the best case scenario, I'd be able to get my car back in 4 total weeks. We're about 2-3 weeks in, and, we're still pretty close to the beginning. But it's going to be worth the wait, and I'm super excited. And I'm super excited to share what's coming more with you guys. I'll try to get more video, give you guys some more content that you could see to kind of follow along here. But the guy who is doing the build, even though he is phenomenal, he is a pro when it comes to doing paint work. He seems to struggle a little bit with sending videos. So But we'll see how things go. And and this guy's doing such a phenomenal job. I don't want to knock him at all. I'm gonna take that out. So yeah, so that's where we're at. All right. So, but that's where we're at. I'll share what I can as I get it with you guys, so you can kind of see how the build is coming. But that's where we're at. Also, because the Veilside kit does remove all the existing body panels outside of the engine lid and the doors, right? I decided to sell all the body panels on Facebook. So if you're looking for MR2 body panels, front quarter panels, rear quarter panels, front and rear bumpers, that kind of thing, just go to the MR2 Spyder group and give it a look, and you'll find me there selling these parts. I've already managed to sell the driver's side and the driver's side front and rear quarter panel for a combined total of about $430. So hopefully I'll be able to do that for the other side, and also sell the hood for a handsome amount. I have a couple people reaching out trying to buy the hood. Unfortunately, they're all either in like California or Nevada or something like that. And I'm not gonna eat shipping on something like that. But eventually, this guy who messaged me from New Jersey today, hopefully we'll get some action and be able to recoup a lot of these build costs through selling off those body panels, because the car was already in good shape. So it's not like they're gonna have to spend money having to repaint these pieces or get these body panels that were distressed. Like, they're in really great shape. So that's where we are, guys. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate all the likes, the shares, and subscribes. You guys are out here. If you guys have anything to say, please drop them out. Drop down those comments in the comments. But yeah, have a great day. I'll talk to you guys later. See you in the next video. Bye bye.